All right, we are post NBA Finals. OKC is the champion this year. Not much of a surprise. 2 Game 7s to go 2-0 in 2 Game 7s in the playoffs. One against the Nuggets and one against the Pacers. And as a Knicks fan, I obviously have issues with the Pacers, but this was an impressive run with not a real go-to star per se. This was like a ragtag group of guys that came within one game and maybe one injury, because I think like if Tyrese doesn't get injured, who knows what happens. People on Twitter are already getting, all over their, whether or not it's karma for Tyrese for talking crap, being a front runner, all the choking gestures, all this other stuff. But I just feel it's sports. Like, injuries are going to happen. He took a risk. You can say, he shouldn't have taken that risk. But he knew it, and a lot of players know it, that when you get that far, you may never get there again. And he knows it. Or he knew it. So, I don't know. Maybe, and I was actually remarking to myself, or I think I was watching the finals with somebody. I was like, he's playing a long time in the first quarter. Like, why is he playing so long? I think he was playing like normal minutes. I would have thought that it would have been 6 minutes on, 5-minute break, 6 minutes. You know what I mean? Like short burst. But he got that injury close to the end of the first quarter, so I didn't understand that. Anyway, we move on. NBA trade. Kevin Durant has been traded to the Rockets. I mean, you already know this. There he goes, right over there. I'm not sure what else. He's 37, going to be 38. He's had significant injuries. We can actually start it. So I don't know, is this guy still a championship piece? Or, I know the Rockets had a lot of issues with shooting and different things in the regular season. They lost Dylan Brooks, who is a big part of their defensive identity, because they had to be in the trade for salary purposes. KD, I guess, is comparable, but I don't know. Jalen Green, the Suns are not going to be done trading. They have like 17 guards. Their roster is a little bit mismatched. And the Rockets are saying we're all in this year. They want to compete with OKC, with Denver, and a lot of teams retooling. On paper, you would think. On paper, you would think that.
Intensity, high energy defense. There's a lot to love about this matchup.
Oh my God! Why is he alone? And KD obviously brings championship experience. He brings moxie, being able to hit the shot when you need it. Sure. In his grill, he's going to make it. But I don't know. Kevin Durant, for me, Brooklyn before the Phoenix, he's not done much since Golden State. And I think if his point was to prove that, I think Draymond with that line, we didn't need you anyway. We won before you, we'll win after you. And they proved it. The Golden State Warriors proved that they could win with and without KD. But KD is yet to prove that he can win without Golden State, at least recently. And now he's going to get another shot in Houston. I think it's a good team. It's a defensive team around him. Ime is the leader of this team. He doesn't have to be a leader in terms of KD. So you're going to get these type of open shots. He's going to get as many shots as he wants. Van Fleet can shift down. Amen Thompson can be what Dylan Brooks was last year. He's going to play a lot of minutes. I think he's going to lead the NBA in minutes next year. He is due for a big contract.
Keeping the ball moving.
I don't know what they're going to do. KD is doing extension. He can only get up to 2 years. I think after 35, you're only allowed to do 2-year contracts, which makes sense. You don't want to be stuck with that albatross of a contract of an older player.
There's the pick. Takes the three.
But it should be interesting next year. The East is definitely wide open with Tyrese's injury. His Achilles joins Jason Tatum, joins Damian Lillard. So they are. The East is going to be wide open. The Pacers have shown, do not underestimate them. Why is he passing like that?
Out to Thompson, pass to Van Vliet. Goes back up.
Oh my God.
Phoenix with the rebound.
So I think OKC is still going to be the favorite. They're going to have to deal with contracts for Chet and for Jalen Williams. So it is not going to be easy sledding in terms of a salary cap. But wow, he shoots fast. But they have the OKC Thunder have a ton of draft picks that they can use to, replenish the cupboard, because these players are going to become expensive very fast.
First quarter, about 3 minutes played.
So it should be interesting. I don't even know how to. This is a very deep team.
That shot off the mark. Done with some nice D. For three. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Shane.
Wow, I've never seen that. The announcer was wrong. Said for three. It was actually a two. I don't think I've ever seen a mistake like that. I'm in a chat with just a bunch of guys arguing over nonsense. It's kind of funny though. The different topics that are broached, the nuance. And now Devin Booker will be a lifetime Sun as of right now. Why? I mean, he wants that. He was holding on to me, did not let me do anything. But OKC definitely has to be considered the odds-on favorite to repeat next year. But it's different when you're hunting versus, when you're the hunter versus being hunted. So, we've had different champions 7 years in a row. It's never happened in NBA history. This is the year. This is the era of parity because of the new salary cap rules. That's going to make the NBA more like the NFL, that they're going to constantly flip. And there's a reason the NFL has not had repeat champions. I want to say KC, the Chiefs did it, but before the Chiefs, it was the Cowboys in the 90s. This spacing is trash. What is going on?
Done covering. Durant wide open. He fires. He clangs that one off.
I'm just gonna drop 50.
Down it falls. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit.
So, can OKC break that streak?
Just a matter who can catch that moment.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Can OKC break that? And I think they can, because the East is going to be an absolute mess. Knicks are, I would say, the favorite. Cleveland is right there, but Cleveland chokes. Any Donovan Mitchell team chokes in the second round. Can he break that curse?
This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning.
Is Reed Shepherd on the Rockets going to get time? Who knows? Let's go. He's so good. His brother played really well against the Knicks. I want to say the Detroit Pistons in the East and the Orlando Magic are due for a leap this year. Detroit played outstanding in the playoffs. They're still angry. It is going to be interesting. The Pacers, despite the injury, I mean, everybody's focusing on the injury rightly.
This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Thompson outside.
Sorry, I'm like lost as to this offense. Let's go. But don't sleep on the Pistons. Don't sleep on the Magic. That trade for Desmond Bane is going to help them a lot.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tari
Is
Eason.
Bol gonna get a bigger role now that KD is gone?
Holidays subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Not the same player, obviously, but he does some good stuff.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Houston in the lead. Pass to Adams.
Adams signed an extension. But what I was saying about the Pacers before I was so rudely interrupted by a timeout is they have contract issues. Are you giving Miles Turner a contract extension? Are you giving Neesmith the bag? He saved your season. Or he at least won that series against New York with that game 1 performance where he turned it to Steph Curry and never again. Is he going to get $30 million? They're saying that RJ Barrett is on the block. And then also all the perimeter players on the Suns. Maybe the Pacers consider like a trade like that, a sign-in trade. I don't think Neesmith makes sense at the price that I think I've been seeing him quoted at $25, $30 million. Miles Turner in Game 7 had something like 2 points. Obi had 0 points. Maybe you move on from them. I think the Pacers know what they want to do from a schematic point of view. So you can upgrade, take it as a gap year while Halliburton is out. Celtics are also going to be taking a gap year, and then you level up in the following year. Oh my God, that was a crazy weave. That worked. But the Rockets on this trade got to keep Amen Thompson, got to keep their future picks, really valuable picks from the Suns that they have. They gave up the 10th pick, which was ironically Phoenix's old pick.
Shoots from 12. The rebound by Steven Adams.
But they didn't really give up a crazy haul for KD.
By Thompson, and there it is for him. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
So the Rockets are going to be really good. They're going to be a threat, but expectations is a burden.
Puts up a deep three. Doesn't go that time.
And we shall see. And shout out to the Knicks for getting coaches paid. Billy Donovan, Ime Udoka all got contract extensions because when an outside team asks to talk to your head coach, look at this crap. Whatever. It's either extend me or let me go to the other team that wants me more, you know?
To let the contact alter his shot.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good.
You know that was going in.
Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't just...
KD was scoring so many points. He really makes this team scary. But what I was saying at the end of the first quarter was the burden of expectation on this team is going to be hard. And then KD can't really say anything because they won without him. They built everything that they've done so far. So what is he going to say really from a perspective of trying to teach these guys? He seems very happy. He seems very happy. Of course, he's going to be 17 feet out because that makes a lot of sense to be 17 feet out. Unless he was running back on defense. I don't know. I really feel like the Knicks gave a grand opportunity this year. And I think rightly the Knicks fired Thibodeau. These idiots online talking about, oh, they made the conference finals and they fired the most successful coach, and they're asking all these coaches for a job and getting turned down and ha. But if you actually watch basketball and you actually watch the Knicks, there was trouble brewing. There was rumblings from the players all year long, and at the end of the year that were not happy. Everywhere that Tibbs has gone, it has been around 5 years. I think Minnesota was 4, Chicago 5, New York 5. He wears himself out. He's
Rebounded by Houston.
But in terms of winning it, I don't think he'll ever win it. Wow.
KD.
Oh my God.
The glass. Wow. Smith finds KD. Tries again.
Oh my God, and one.
Durant.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
I am in a rhythm. It is very easy to score with Durant on this team. He is the absolute guy. Sengun is not getting any touches. And there's going to be a lot of trades. You saw what the trade deadline was like. We've already had Bane and Durant traded. They're whispering now again that Giannis is going to see how things go in the offseason. So he's basically going to see if they add anybody to the team to help him win a championship.
Pass the ball.
And again, he has all the cards.
From the stripe. And yep,
Yeah, let's leave him open.
Rolling around the rim. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Durant drawing the double team.
Yeah, of course.
Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, God.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up.
This is the worst AI ever.
They trail by 6. Great
And I said the
defense
game.
that
I mean, there's
time for
other modes in the game that I'm sure people were happy with.
Here's Holiday down low. Here's Van Vliet. Sengun kicks to Smith. Outside Durant. Sengun inside. He's covered by
Yeah, let's get a shot for Sengun. First shot in the second quarter.
He's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And let's
How is that early?
scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Beal is apparently going to get traded or released
The unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one
in the offseason. I don't know why you traded for him.
The other thing
Matt Ishbia should renounce his ownership of the Phoenix Suns.
Got going on right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is
So easy.
healthy.
Get a pick. The computer has never learned how to stop a pick and roll. They don't understand the concept. It's crazy to me.
Suns trail by 5. The big
They may
challenge
keep
in
Beal, but I just don't know. If you're going to keep
staying
Jalen Green, and reports are saying that they're going to keep Jalen Green. Some reports are saying they're going to flip him. The trade can't be consummated until July 7th, I believe, when the new CBA kicks in. So does this expand to a 4-team trade, a 5-team trade? Tari Eason is such a good player. He is not going to get touches.
sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress.
Oh, let's go.
Doka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes
You
time.
can play around. There's so many different options. Go in the post with Sengun. Obviously, let KD do his things. I've scored with Fred VanVleet. I haven't hit any threes. But this team is a lot more versatile offensively.
Good bets have helped as well.
They are going to be a championship contender for sure.
And Richards has it in the corner.
Get out of here.
It's rebounded
Get
by
out of here.
Sengun.
I like what Holiday, the way he's been playing with me.
Holiday.
Let's go. Fast little annoying guy.
Can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much
Taylor Jenkins is still the favorite, though the Knicks are kicking the tires on everybody.
Here's Bol.
You see, Bol is going to get more touches.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the
Let's go.
Shots good by Durant.
I'll tell you, you are playing with
I'm doing
fire
whatever I want with
anytime you
Durant.
leave
It is
this guy
just
open, and they
easy.
just got burned.
Suns trail by 8.
What the hell? I've never seen that. Because of the full court press, he couldn't get it in. That was,
got to have your
wow. I have never seen
So
that.
for the Suns, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bol. Dylan Brooks comes in for Grayson Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Beal.
Let's go.
The Rockets also changing it up. Cam Whitmore.
They kept
he's
Cam
checked in
Whitmore.
for Durant.
Cam Whitmore is
And
great, man.
Thompson
I think Cam Whitmore on the Pacers would be crazy good. He's another one that never gets tired, can run all day.
Fires the 3. Bucket. Devin for 3.
I mean, maybe you do Neesmith for Whitmore. I mean, I don't know what the salary cap issue is of the Rockets.
And it's Whitmore missing.
And the
But Whitmore can do a lot of things. He's not getting too much of an offensive opportunity on the Rockets. But I don't think he's long for Houston. He's just so talented. And Tari Eason as well, although Tari gets a little bit more love from Ime. But yeah, going back to the Knicks, Taylor Jenkins is the front runner. Politically.
Takes a three. The putback.
Oh my God, let's go.
Second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And those second chance points really become
You gotta press shoot.
like bonus points when you
Okay, yeah, back up when you see the pass going. Just let him do it.
Pass to Booker. Good ball movement
Knicks
by the
Thunder in the
Suns.
finals next year would be great.
To the paint. Here's Richards. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün.
Oh my God, how did he recover in time?
For a guy of his caliber, you've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
Give me that.
It's deflected, and they're able to
Oh,
recover.
the Rockets defense is so good.
To Booker.
I'm still struggling with scoring with this team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that.
It is so hot. I have to go for a
What I
workout
admire most is through all
at
of that
night.
losing, he
When it's
never
this
stopped
hot, it's
working.
100
And the
degrees.
losing never
What is that,
stopped
40 C?
bothering him. He never got
I'm
comfortable
not
with
good
it.
with the track,
Now,
you
all
know.
of a sudden, other players see his talent.
I knew that was gonna
and
happen.
join
Damn
him,
it.
And it's a much more competitive basketball.
Anyway, it's 100 degrees, so you can't really work out when the sun is out. I had my AC on all day.
Here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Van Vliet against Booker. Adams,
Let's
a nice
go.
D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him
This
to
team
get
is
this close,
still
you're playing
pretty
with
deep.
fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist.
I don't
from
have to
Johnson.
shoot faster with him because he has a fast shot.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands.
Yo,
catch and
Van
shoot,
Fleet
I'm
and
shot
KD,
ready,
who's taking the shot?
jumper in.
Either one can take the shot.
Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Officials may want to look at
Does that count? I don't even know. It looks like it counted.
And we are not going to.
The previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Oh,
there
that's
with the naked
close.
eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center
Nah, it's not
able to
that
slow
close.
it
The
down,
ball was
zoom
way
in,
out.
and check all the angles.
Oh, he's such a stud. He's a max player.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's
Rockets leading by 9. So on the floor for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün.
Oh my God, how was that early? That was the same release point I had when I made the shot.
Here's Green, and it's good.
I mean, it was kind of fast. Whatever.
Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Durant finds Eason. Van Vliet with it. No good on the 3. Booker against Şengün. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the
They're going to
Rockets.
hate Green in
They've
Phoenix,
led
I
by
think.
As many as 11 points.
Easy.
So efficient in there.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You
Yeah,
allow him
and
to
the
get that
Rockets, one of the
kind
biggest issues that they
turn the
had
lights
was
out.
their droughts,
Suns trail
offensive
by
droughts.
9.
You're not going to get that with KD. You're going to be able to get a bucket when you need it. Oh, nice.
Booker.
Nice.
And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Şengün. In the corner, it's Eason. Drills the three-pointer.
Let's go.
Eason's got the lead up to 12.
One of
now
the
for Houston.
rare open threes
And
that
with
you
the
get to
lead, I
get in
like
this
the
game.
strategy here. Continue to get the ball to
Because the
guys
computer is
who
always
can
great on their
score.
rotations. And of course,
We've learned learned in
I
the
give one right
NBA,
back.
the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Has Brooks done anything at all?
Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. And foul on the
What?
shot. He'll shoot 2
What?
at the free throw line.
And what a fearless stride by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put them there.
Van Vliet finds KD. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Thompson in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Boy,
And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix.
Houston has an abundance of riches, man. They are going to be tough next year.
Pass to Richards.
Denver needs to re-up badly. Denver needs an upgrade on talent
He's covered
in
by
the worst
Eason.
way.
6 to shoot. And stolen by Thompson. KD against Dunn. Thompson inside. Outside for Durant. Back to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
Let's go.
KD the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
KD's going to get those grenades and launch them and make them. It is going to be crazy. Wow. Barring injury, Houston's going to be a problem.
And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. On defense, Houston. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Richards lays it up and banks it in. Richards got his 2nd bucket.
Come on, Nick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thompson passes to Easton. Back to Thompson. Unloads from 13. And it's Phoenix with
How?
the rebound. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'm also, the only thing I would say that I'm worried about with KD on the Rockets is they're going to stunt Amen's upward descent, because he was showing some real elite shooting guard play, or wing play rather, like really impressive, like little middies, fadeaways, shots on the move, and KD's gonna, I mean, they were going to him in terms of the Rockets pretty heavily.
Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you.
And now you're gonna have KD to do that.
Easton passes
I don't know.
Easton, screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Hits it from 3-point range.
Let's go.
Easton's got 6.
Boy, major defensive lapse on
So
that trip. leaving
I
him
would
all
be
alone
worried
in
about
three-point
if he's gonna
territory.
regress. I would still kind of.
Dunn kicks to Booker.
You don't want Amen to have 10-point nights. He should average
From beyond the
20
Booker with
next
the
year, and KD should want it because it'll make his life easier.
Right back at you.
And you would
Amen
expect
shouldn't feel
nothing less
pressed.
from these two, taking pride and
I could have
making
shot that.
plays.
Don't know why I didn't.
He
Let's
muscles
go.
in
Well, we get it the
contact,
traditional
and
way.
they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, this is a testament to
KD
how
doesn't shoot as many free throws anymore because he doesn't go into the paint.
against physical defenders.
Phoenix making some changes.
I cannot hit a free throw in this game anymore. I don't know what happened.
And Bradley Beal subbed in for Booker. Beal can't get it to go. Houston leading by 11.
All I'm saying is I don't want Amen, Tari Eason,
Gets it to him.
the rest of the group
Houston moving the
to
ball
concede or to watch
around.
KD.
Screen on Beal. Thompson. Beal pulls it in.
I don't, you know, they're gonna have mistakes. They're gonna miss shots, but you don't want.
Shoots over KD. The shot by Beal, no
I mean, you
good.
just don't want it.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter.
Jabari Smith, I don't think they care about anymore. I think right now he's a rotational piece, a defensive presence.
Never an easy task.
His offensive,
Go from 14. Count it in the Houston lead.
if he's averaging
Down to 9.
10 and 10, I think it's a successful year for
Mid-range, always
Jabari.
a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense can
Still has a good shot.
Here's Eason. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Thompson.
Ah, there you go.
With the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
This team is so good, man.
Phoenix has
It's
gone
just
outside
give
a
and
long
go,
time, 17 times in
ball
fact.
movement.
7
The
of
defense
17.
is going to be there. Rim protection is there. Elite wing
Green against
defensive
Holiday.
play is there.
Done with a screen on Howard. From deep, Green. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Smith. Outside, KD.
How is Beal guarding Kevin Durant?
Outside, Holiday. No good on the triple.
Well, I guess that makes sense if you got him there.
Bull, a screen on Durant to the inside.
What?
And it's Bull. That
Why did
time
you-
on the assist from
what?
Beal. Checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Dunn. And then for Houston, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Whitmore comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Adams sets the pick for VanVleet over Green. The Rockets again can't hit. And they recover it. VanVleet kicks to Smith.
Yeah, their rotations are
Thompson
good.
with it. Now Bull defending.
Let's
And
go.
Thompson
Maybe
throws
that's
it
what
down.
Thompson does.
And he's got rocket
They play him
ship-like
more with the
takeoff.
second
Thompson
unit and let him be the
can
guy.
flat out
Sit
fly.
Van Fleet, sit KD, let Amen manage that group.
And he
I'm
finishes
pressing
last
jump,
shot
and
on the
they
way. Green's got 6 points in
did
the
not
quarter.
let me try to
Well, the
block that
problem
shot.
is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
The drive by Thompson.
Let's go.
It's Thompson with the jam.
I love his game.
Tenacious on
Yeah,
the
I think that's
attack.
what
Thompson
Ibe's
is
gonna do.
fantastic at finding lanes.
Ahmed will be the
Basket.
rotation, like the third option on the starting group, and he'll be the stud with the reserves.
There's 31 seconds left in the
Has
third.
Jalen Green done anything in this game?
Bowl, a screen on VanVleet. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 8.
This game is too close, and I'm annoyed.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Thompson passes to Smith. Beal with
How-
the steal.
Why would you walk behind me?
Outside, Green.
Stupid
A
game.
three. That one doesn't go. And offensive. And this is it.
Should not be
Quick
8.
and long for this 4th and final quarter. The wing pair will be seen.
Oh, that's right.
Is
Tyus Jones is
Theo
on that
Allen.
team. I keep forgetting that.
Cole is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones.
Yo, you saw what Amen did right there?
Who's out there for Phoenix.
God, such a stud.
And
Look at his
Fleet on the
body. He's
wing.
bigger than most people
Pass to
think.
Adams. Thompson outside. And he banks
Let's
in the
go.
lane.
In the
Thompson's got
paint.
fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here.
Yo,
for
this
the
team is gonna
Rockets.
be this team is gonna be a
So
problem.
it's Beal. He'll bring it up
This
for
team,
Phoenix. It's a 10-point game.
oh man, they're gonna just keep coming at you in waves. You're never gonna get a break defensively, offensively. They're always gonna have weapons.
From outside the arc.
Oh man, they're building something in
With the
Houston.
rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Thompson. Here's VanVleet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And Van Fleet has
Thompson's got his
to
8th assist here tonight.
an option
When
coming
you
up
allow
soon
good scores to
in
get
like the next week or
uncontested
so
shots at the rim, no
to pick
wonder
up. It's like
you're
$40 million.
To me, this has simply stated been a
Unless
complete
Brooklyn
lack
wants to
of
give him
attention and focus
a
all
max
night
type
long.
deal, he's not going anywhere.
The 3 nailed from 3-point land.
You see him getting optioning into that and maybe getting 1 year added on.
And Vliet kicks to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. It's all in by the Suns.
I didn't want to jump and get a
He's got
foul.
no rebounds in this game. Now here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass. And here is VanVleet. Pass to Smith. From the arc. VanVleet can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7.
Oh, I was shooting well. What happened?
Jones looking for an opening. Now O'Neal.
Oh, Royce O'Neal. Oh my God, this team has 35 different wing players. Good Lord.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And Durant
And one.
Cam Whitmore. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet?
Can we make a free throw?
I feel like he's really a centering.
Hey.
The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good for
This game is way too close.
And KD the bucket on the assist from VanVleet. Durant's got 25 points.
How
Hey,
competitive
easy,
is Kevin Durant.
not
You
even
make a
broken a
three,
sweat,
I'll make
25
one right in
points.
your eye.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 7 points for
I have
Beal.
no rim protection. What is going on?
Feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Durant for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from
Ooh.
deep.
Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Kevin Durant's shot is so smooth.
On the wing, Booker. Covered by VanVleet. No good from Booker.
I didn't want to
Rockets leading by 10.
talk about his stroke, but you know what I'm talking about.
Thompson dishes to KD. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Can I make that?
Allen surveying the D.
Look at the wing depth on the Rockets, man. Just length everywhere.
From the corner. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bo's understanding of when to look for his next level.
He takes it in. Here's Thompson.
And
the
one.
layup falls. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every
NBA
player
draft
is
is
searching
tomorrow.
for, consistency.
I remember one year we did
They're giving this guy
a
chance to
mock
carry the
draft.
offense
It was because the
once
Knicks
again.
were in the.
Here's KD. Physical,
I was like, Knicks are not in the lottery. I don't care.
And KD does not flinch.
Well, this
Cooper
is
Flag is
exactly
gonna
how
go
you wanna
first.
attack the defense.
Dylan
Kevin
Harper
Durant
is gonna go
accepting
second, and then after that,
refuses
we
to
don't
be
know.
denied.
should be a lot of trades tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting.
Booker lets it go. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got the lead up to 14.
Yo, KD's mad emotional. When they asked him, "Hey, are you happy you got traded?" Yeah, because
And he
they want to talk about they don't want me no more.
I love the efficiency he's giving to
Why is he so dramatic, man? He's so emotional.
Booker the pass to Beal. Phoenix.
They couldn't afford you, bro.
Rockets leading by 14.
It happens. It's
Here's
okay.
Thompson. That shot is good. He's
Ah,
taking 15
freaking
and
love.
10 from the field tonight.
I love Amen Thompson's game, man. It should be so easy for him next year too.
When he gets rolling, there's
Even with
just not
KD
much a
there,
defender
he off
can do.
cuts.
And Mike
He's gonna get a
Budenholzer
weaker
is calling
defender
a
on him.
timeout. He has
He needs to be an
decided it's
all-star
the right
next year
time
for
to
sure.
talk.
I'm being real lazy. It's kind of late, so whatever.
Kevin Durant.
Duh.
His performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in.
Are they booing Booker or the team as a whole?
With an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Suns trail by 16. Shot to stop the run. Booker, good.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. And he could not get
Hack.
one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yeah, that should be his numbers next year. 12 and 10 would be great for Van Fleet. He doesn't need to score as much as he used to. He can still drop 40 occasionally, but
And so
he just needs to be a table setter, hit clutch shots, get KD the ball, get Amen the ball, get Şengün the ball.
So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
I can't wait to see Jalen Green's stats.
Green against Thompson, 14 feet away. Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
KD passes to Easton. Van Vliet wide open. Another miss by Houston.
Why?
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still.
Oh my God. Could not hit a three for my life. I mean, I shot it with Şengün, so. Another steal by Amen Thompson.
After bucket, they were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks.
That's his shot.
Down big shots all game long. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much.
Let's go. See that kind of roll right there.
Well, they knew it
with Şengün following KD
and they rose
to the paint to finish off those dump offs is going to be money.
Everyone's rooting against you. It seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Give me that.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Look at this defensive effort. 78. I mean, the Suns are going to be garbage next year. They might as well just give up and give Booker up for their draft picks back.
So we see Houston taking the W here to come into an opponent's building and dominate. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Team comparison. Wow. They hit more threes than me. I did take a lot with this team. Free throws, again, garbage. Look at the assists. Good Lord. Yeah, they're going to suffer next year. I mean, this is actually what it's going to be, this type of numbers. I expect them in that Western Conference. I think they're going to be like the Wizards. I see them winning 15 games next year. But Bol Bol should get some more opportunity. They're going to trade some of these guards. They have 7-8 guards. Like, it's just too much. Done. Look at 0 for 2. I mean, that's just not going to happen. They have Cody Martin. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this team. Rockets are definitely a championship contender with KD now. They were before, but they were still kind of green. He is going to take them and lead them when they need it. But he should allow the young guys not to feel overlooked or feeling like they have to, chuck shots to get any of their opportunities. I'm hoping that he's a willing passer and that the other guys continue to develop. Because when you got a vet like this, like a KD, LeBron, a Curry, it's intimidating for young players because they look up to them. They've played with these guys on 2K. So let's see if they can, go after it and not, like what Klay Thompson said when KD joined the Warriors, I'm not sacrificing shit. That was very important, and that's what they need to have that mindset of. I'm not sacrificing anything. I'm going to play my game. Amen Thompson, easy. And this was light. He had 2 steals. He should have had more. 8 assists. What a stud. What an absolute stud of a player. Look at the way he's built, man. This guy is a max player for sure. Van Fleet did not shoot well, but 13-9 nonetheless. Holiday played well. Easton is going to play better. Şengün. He got 6. There's no way he's going to be shooting more than that. Maybe Van Fleet shoots a little bit less, but Şengün is going to play a lot better. But this team is stacked. They are going to be tough to deal with. I still have OKC rated better, but I think they have. This team has to be considered number 2. But anyway. I go on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, the draft, and maybe we'll do a video about it. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one.